So good day everyone. So the topic that I'm going to discuss today is about the life of Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche and also his philosophy on history. Between 1873 and 1876, Nietzsche published four untimely meditations. The second of this is the essay often referred to as The Use and Abuse of History for Life. A mere accurate translation of the title is On the Uses and Disadvantages of History for Life. Nietzsche was born on October 15, 1844 in Rackenlaufen, Germany, and he was died on October 25, 1900 in Weimar, Germany. So Nietzsche was a German philosopher, essayist, and cultural critic. His writings on truth, morality, language, aesthetics, cultural theory, history, nihilism, power consciousness, and the meaning of existence have exerted an enormous influence on Western philosophy and intellectual history. His work has exerted a profound influence on Western philosophy and modern intellectual history. He began his career as a classical philologist before turning to philosophy. So he was influenced by some of the great philosophers in history like Arthur Schopenhauer, Plato, Aristotle, and Hegel. So now, how does history help us live? To start up with, Nietzsche contrasts humans and animals as historical and unhistorical beings. According to him, animals are unhistorical in sense due to it live for a moment and are concerned about the past. In contrast, on the other hand, humans find us historical for our past, hence our present. Sometimes, better not to know truth, and sometimes the truth can actually inhabit our growth. Nietzsche stated that we desired happiness of animals, but not on their terms. It means that a human aims for the bliss of an historical life, but we don't want to discard our history, memories, or consciousness of the past. Yet, humans don't want to become an animal. Nietzsche was famous in his theory that God is dead, because according to him, everything that we take are universal, like who is God? All of these are human creations. According to Nietzsche, God is dead because he proposes, or he argued that God is dead because, according to him, all of those are just a human creation. He also foresaw the dissolution of traditional religion and metaphysics, for they are not the mirrors of reality. In the early 19th century, Hegel had constructed a philosophy which saw the history of civilization as both the expansion of human freedom and the development of greater self-consciousness regarding the nature and meaning of history. Nietzsche, however, as he loves to do, calls this widespread belief into question. He identifies three types of history, and each can be used in good way, but it also has its dangers. The first one is that the monumental history. It is about activity and ambition. Monumental history is a kind that uses the past to inspire us to attempt great things. On the other hand, the second one is antiquarian history. Antiquarian history is about presentation and admiration. It is also called as history for its own sake, meaning we study the past not because it will do anything for us, but simply we find it pleasurable to inhabit a lost world which nevertheless lives on through us. One of an example of antiquarian history is the colonial William Birch. It is a town built for no other purpose than to serve as a living relic of life in mid-18th century America, which is meant to bring Americans into a closer awareness of their past, simply because it is their past. So the advantages of antiquarian history is it fosters a sense of rootedness, traditions, and teaches people to love their home and country. On the other hand, it has danger wherein it tends to respect anything old as good and of itself and encourage a narrow-minded suspicion about anything new, foreign, and or different. So the third one is the critical history. According to Nietzsche, it is almost the opposite of antiquarian history. Why? For it destroys everything that we intuitively identify within the past and its ability to impart meaning to our life. Critical history engages with the past in order to interrogate it and to see what in the past is worth of continuation in the present, and what should be discarded as a mere relic or destroy what deserves to be destroyed. So a critical historian will judge, interrogate, and ultimately condemn the past. So thank you for watching and God bless.